Arne, you said before the game you'd have to suffer at times. How do you sum everything up when your goalkeeper was outstanding and after his saves, Harvey Elliott then produces a match-winning moments after you sent him on?
Yeah, I think when we would have had a draw over here, we would have been already the lucky one. And that is clear for everyone. I think they were the much better team today. Especially in the first half, they had a lot of open chances, 3 or 4 big chances. In the second half, they were still the better team, still had a lot of shots on target, but they were mainly from outside the box. But I knew before the game, and I saw it today again, how much quality this team has and these individual players have. So all these shots from them from outside the box are with a certain speed that you only see with the top players. We have them as well, but you see that with them as well. That's why Alisson still had to make a lot of big saves. We were lucky with the first half that the goal was fractionally offside. I was very happy that in a difficult circumstances over here, the referee wasn't impressed. That's not always in away games the situation. And yeah, in the end we were already in the game 3, 4, 5 times. I felt like, oh, we can hurt them in transition, but we didn't. But we waited till the last moment, and then we hurt them.
Can you sum up what a moment as well that was for Harvey coming on and scoring so soon after? Given it's like a game time at times.
Yeah, a big moment for him. I can understand that he's sometimes frustrated about the playing time he gets because he's a good player. He showed at Liverpool already that he's a good player, but he's in competition with players that I hardly take off. So Dominic Szoboszlai is always the one that just keeps on going, also score goals, but he's so important for us with all the running he does. And yeah, Mo Salah is, I think, quite clear for everyone as well. So he has to do it with limited playing time, but he just keeps on going. I have to give him big compliments for that. Also my staff, because they keep working with him. And every time come up with great exercises so he stays fit. But it wasn't only Harvey, it was also the one that assisted, Darwin Núñez, who came from a difficult 2 games, but was absolutely there again tonight, because from the moment he came in, we were more of a threat than before.
I appreciate it will be different at Anfield with the atmosphere, but what does tonight tell you about the task you still have ahead of you?
Now, what it tells me is that we are of course 1-0 win. If you have seen the game, it's a very good result for us. But we also felt the quality of Paris Saint-Germain. And I knew it before. They've won 10 times in a row, scored goal after goal after goal, incredible pace with the wingers. So every underlying stat shows you that they are the best team in the Champions League. So we were the league table, won it, but they were in the underlying stats the best team. So I wasn't surprised that they were so good. So we're definitely going to need our fans in a week's time.
Arne, is it fair to say it was the toughest opposition you've had this season? And if yes, is it because of PSG's performance, or is it also due to the fact that your team, let's put it mildly, were under par tonight?
That they were?
Under par.
No, we were not under par. It's pure the quality of Paris Saint-Germain and the way they've played this whole season. I can say it one more time. All the underlying stats show you that they were the best team in Europe till now, except for the league table. But they've had Arsenal, they've had Bayern Munich, they've played Atletico Madrid, and they've played Man City, and still have the best underlying stats. And they showed today. And I already knew it, but the players saw it today as well, and our fans and whole of England, that Luis Enrique made an incredible team here after 3 windows. So much pace, so much work rate, so much quality in the midfield, how they handle the ball. So it was an unbelievable challenge for us to get away here with a result, and we know it's going to be a hard one in a week.
Bonsoir coach en français. Mourad Sefiane pour la source parisienne. On vous a vu dès le début du match, notamment votre gardien, gagner beaucoup de temps, jouer la montre. Est-ce que l'objectif finalement c'était pas de repartir avec un match nul?
I think it's clear you are not used to let me say it in other words. I've played games this season where goalkeepers took much more time before they took a goal kick than we did tonight. Or with throw-ins, sometimes it takes a minute. But that is not for you to know, but for me to know. We've played many of these games. I didn't feel we were time wasting today. We just tried to play the game. It was clear that as the game passed by, a draw was the best possible result for us. But in the end, we were lucky to even get the win. But it didn't feel to me as if we were time delaying that much.
Miguel.
Arne, PSG were particularly brilliant for the first half hour or so, but then it felt like you managed to shore them up. What were you thinking at that moment, and was there anything specific you did?
Yeah, we changed a bit the way we pressed in the second half compared to the first half. And I also agree with you that in the first half they had 3 or 4 open chances, so one-on-ones and a cutback cross that just went over the bar. And the moment that he went one-on-one and the ball came back, and 2 or 3 chances in a row. So in the first half it was almost a miracle that it was 0-0. The second half it was more due to their quality that they could create chances, because all of their shots were outside the box. But these players, I just said it already, and our players have the same. If they get shots from 18 yards or 20 yards, it's still half a chance because they can hit it so hard. And that's why I think you saw 2 teams that have dominated their league. They're the French, us in England, playing against each other with so much quality involved in the game. But Paris Saint-Germain was by far the better team in ball possession than us.
Beth here.
Hi, Arne. Trent has obviously had a lot of scrutiny this season on his defending, and he always does. But I thought tonight, even though he was up against some really top players, he handled it really well. What did you make of him?
Yes, I agree with you, but I see the same thing during the season many more times. There have been games, I think City away was one of them, where he was outplayed a few times, but we didn't concede that many big chances against City. So sometimes stats are not telling you the truth. If he goes past someone in the width of the pitch, it doesn't tell you that he's outplayed. But the stats that do matter, I just said already a few times, are clear that Paris Saint-Germain is this season incredible in Europe and in their league. But Trent, I think in the first half, 1 or 2 times he had some difficulties, but in general he defended really well, especially also in the second half. So I agree with you, yes.
We'll take 2 more questions. Gentleman here.
Bonsoir coach, en français. Donc, Achille H pour Beurre FM. Ce type de match-là se joue sur des détails. Et aujourd'hui, il y avait 2 équipes sur le terrain et un arbitre qui a eu des décisions extrêmement litigieuses et qui ont été à votre avantage. Est-ce que vous avez un avis en particulier par rapport à l'arbitrage ce soir?
The big difference is between French and Netherlands and England is that you guys ask me questions about time delay and about referee decisions, where in England I have to talk about this myself, and I don't get these questions if we are disadvantaged. Is that the word to say? A lot. Then nobody asks me about it. I just said that it's not easy for a referee if you are refereeing in a game like this, where the fans are they are so there for the home team. Apart from that one moment where you could argue if it's a red, yes or no, with Ibu and Barcola, I didn't feel he was in favor of us or in favor of them. It was just a top referee that should be in a game like this. And I think if the referee would have if he would have blown his whistle, the VAR would not have overturned it. And now it was also clear for me that he should not have overturned it because it wasn't clearly wrong. And it is a big decision, that's true. And no, I'm not going to say what I want to say. Let's keep it like this.
Final one at the back.
Bonsoir coach, Stéphane Bianchi du Parisien. Qui est selon vous le plus en confiance après le résultat de ce soir pour le match retour, compte tenu du scénario? Merci.
Who's the most confident player? Yeah, if you look at the results, we come away here really positive. If you look at the performance, then there are two different things. I think Paris Saint-Germain can take a lot of positives towards the game we're going to play in a week. But I can tell you that they're not only going to play against us, they're only going to play against our fans, and we really need them. Not only next Tuesday it is? Tuesday. We need our fans on Saturday against Southampton as well, because like you might know, we don't have a winter break in England, so we just keep on playing for months already. And these players definitely going to need the help of our fans to show up 2 times as they've did in the last few months.
Thank you.
You're welcome.